Hi guys, Chris Dubois here, pastor of the Awakening Church in Dover, New Hampshire. I wanted to say a saying that I learned in Gordon Conwell Theological Seminary. They always would drill this in us. Context is king. Context is king. It's so important that we look at the context, the surrounding verses, the surrounding chapters. We look at Scripture in the light of Scripture. We interpret it properly so we can understand it and believe it properly and then apply it properly in our life. That's the key to interpreting Scripture. We must get the right context down so we don't go into error and we don't believe falsely, so that we can live truly free lives and grow in maturity, Christ-likeness, and holiness in our life. So for example, Matthew 18 verses 15 through 20, often verses 19 and 20, which states, if two of you on earth agree about any matter that you pray for, will be done for you by my Father in heaven. For where two or three are gathered together in my name, I am there among them. Often you hear this in prayer circles, that this is all about prayer, right? You hear this being taught that, and it's bizarre, right? It's almost like, okay, if I'm by myself, does that mean God won't hear my prayer? Does it have to be two or three? The whole context is church discipline. Those two or three in verse 19 have to do with verse 16, where it's talking about two or three witnesses for establishing church discipline. It has to do with halakhic decision making in the Jewish world, which is making legal decisions based on the oral or written Torah law or instructions of God. And this is written in a Jewish context. Jesus being the Jewish rabbi, he would have understood this. So he's teaching his disciples, his followers, that in synagogue matters or in church matters, with the leadership in the church, when it comes to making decisions, there has to be at least one or two witnesses there to prove something coming forth. So can you apply this to prayer? Secondarily, yes, but the primary meaning is church discipline. Let's read things in context. Let's understand them properly for the glory of God. I hope this helps you guys. God bless.